It's Nicola Humber here of Horizon Hypnotherapy, and this is your Tuesday challenge. The challenge today is actually starting a theme for the month of April. I've decided that we would focus on the theme of simplification this month, keeping things simple. And it's actually an idea that I'm taking through the whole of 2014 for myself personally, concentrating on the word simplify, which is really helping me to focus on what's important and also let go of those kind of feelings of overwhelm, which I know that at times we can all have when our mind seems to be concentrating on lots of different things at once, and it's difficult to focus on one thing. So, on the theme of simplification, today's challenge is to do with multitasking, and actually it's about choosing to do something different than multitask, because I know nowadays we're kind of told that multitasking is a good skill to have. You know, people are complimented if they're able to do more than one task at once, whereas actually when we are choosing to do a number of tasks at the same time, our attention is scattered and we can end up feeling quite overwhelmed, quite anxious, quite stressed, because nothing is getting our full attention. We're not really in the moment. So what I'm suggesting that you do this week is to move over to the idea of Uni-Tasking. And what I mean by that is just doing one task at a time and giving it your full attention. Okay, so not having any distractions, just focusing on one task in each moment. So an example of this could be something like eating, and this is an area where I work with a lot of my clients, actually, particularly weight loss clients, getting them to eat without distractions. And what you'll find is that can be a very different experience. We've become used to eating whilst we're doing a number of different things at once, maybe watching the TV and having a conversation with our families and checking Facebook and reading the paper. You know, we're doing a number of different things whilst we're eating our food, and we actually lose that experience of eating. We don't savour the food that we're putting into our mouths. And we're actually not really savouring anything else that we're doing at the same time. So you may choose to eat without distractions, and just notice how that is for you. Another example could be when you're having a conversation with somebody, rather than trying to do something else at the same time. I know kind of if you're on the phone sometimes, you might be kind of trying to do something else whilst you're having that conversation. So just choosing to give your full attention to whoever you're interacting with and noticing how that is, noticing how you feel different. So that's a couple of ideas for you of where you might choose to unitask rather than multitask. But you can do it in any areas of your life, and that's what I'm suggesting this week, that you set your intention to focus on one thing at a time. Now, I know that that won't be possible all the time because it's actually quite different from what we're used to, but I'm just challenging you to try it out and see how it is. So that is your Tuesday challenge for this week, to try out unitasking rather than multitasking and simplify your life in the process. If you are in for the challenge, then please do comment below this video and let me know. And also let me know what your experience was like, how it was for you to focus on one thing at a time, and give me a specific example. I'd love to hear. Okay, so that's your challenge for this week. I hope you choose to accept it. And please remember, you can always hop across to my website, horizon-hypnotherapy.com, and connect with me more there. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great week.